Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you another highly requested what I eat in a day. Oh my gosh, I can promise you my food on this day was as good as it looked. So I'm showing you my vitamins, my drinks, my meals. Oh, by the way, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. That not only encourages me and lets me know what content you guys like seeing on my channel, but also it helps to grow our community. Let's hop right in. So I rarely eat meat. I call myself a fakeitarian. You know that if you've been on my channel for a while, but every once in a while I'll eat either the beef jerky that Dan makes or some fish. And on this day, Dan decided to make his specialty breakfast. This is something, obviously lots of people on the planet do this, but his family in particular, his grandma and his grandpa, they used to have this breakfast every morning for 50 years, and Dan has perfected it in my opinion. And so every once in a while, we just crave this classic breakfast, and he'll get up and he'll make food for the both of us. So as you saw, he started off by frying up some bacon on this cookware that we will be doing a review on, by the way, at some point. And after he fried up the bacon, he fried some eggs as well. We like our eggs, I think it's called over medium. So they're kind of runny, but not too runny. I feel like this sounds really gross to describe, but the meal together is amazing. And then I toasted up some sourdough bread that we pick up from Milk and Honey, which is a local restaurant here in Nashville. And that was my breakfast. Every once in a while, this classic hearty breakfast just hits the spot. By the way, on this day, we were having more of a brunch. I've told you guys, sometimes I do kind of my own intermittent fasting, and I'll eat a little bit later and end my meals a little earlier. And that's what we did on this day. By the way, for my drink, I decided to make some Ningxia Soda. You guys hear me talk about this all of the time. It's just a wolfberry puree blend that I like to pour over some clear sparkling water, and it is it's so good and so crisp and just hits the spot. So whenever I have a heavy enough meal, that's when I like to take my vitamins. So I did that. And then on this morning after my meal, I decided I wanted to make some iced tea. So this is actually an iced tea that I had brewed up the day before in the whole pitcher. So that's what I had left. So I poured that over ice, and then a lot of times I'm double fisting beverages. I'll have 2 drinks. And so I decided to fill up my Hydro Flask with some water, and then I squeezed 2 lemons into the water as well. Just fresh lemon water is so good for you. And so when I can remember to drink it, I feel extra good about myself. So fast forward to lunch, which actually was the only other meal that I had on this day. So today I decided to have a salad. My lettuce and my kale were looking so good on my tower garden, so I was excited to chop up some of those greens and eat them in my salad. I also decided to chop the tops off of my spring onions. You guys have now seen this so many times. I regrow my spring onions in water. All you need is some water and light, and literally if your spring onions already have roots, they will grow like this, and they will grow fairly easily. So this was everything I decided to bring downstairs to make into my salad. And on this day, I decided to make some tuna salad to go on top of my greens. So I used this Wild Planet solid white albacore tuna. And then I added a scoop of veganaise. And then I used all of the juice from a full lemon to squeeze in as well. Then I crushed up a clove of fresh garlic. And then I also diced up some white sweet onion to add to the mix as well. I like to add crunchy elements to my tuna or my chickpea salad, and so today I decided to use an organic red apple that I had on hand. So I just diced it up into little chunks and then threw that into the bowl. And then I took some of my Grillo's pickle juice and poured that into the tuna salad, and then also took a pickle and chopped that up too. At this point, I just kind of squished and mushed everything together in my bowl, and then I added some salt and some pepper, and this mix is so flavorful I can't even explain. I've been eating some kind of variation of this since I was a little girl. My mom used to make tuna salad a lot, and I just really like it. And just so you know, if you're vegan or you've seen my chickpea salad recipe, I basically just treat the chickpeas like tuna when I want to make a chickpea salad, and I do very similar recipes to this. So then I chopped up some red cherry tomatoes and I added some pepper. And then I diced up my spring onions that I brought down from the garden, as well as my lettuce and kale greens. Then I threw my tomatoes and my spring onions on top of the salad. And then I opened up my fridge to see if I had any other produce that would be good to just put on top of the salad. And I noticed that I had a few carrots, so I decided to grate some carrots to the top of the salad as well. Then I scooped my tuna salad on top. And then, of course, I chopped up some cilantro for the top of the salad as well. I had a little bit of Parmesan cheese left, and I do like a little bit of cheese on my salad, so I grated up some of that. And then because I'm obsessed with all things spicy, I chopped up a jalapeno and then added that as like my final garnish on the salad. You guys have seen me make this dressing so many times. It's one of my go-tos. I just took some extra virgin olive oil and some balsamic vinaigrette, and I just put that in the bowl together. And then I also took this Trader Joe's mustard garlic aioli and added a scoop of that to the mix, squeezed a lemon, and then whisked everything together. I let the dressing sit for a minute while I started to make my side for the salad. So I rinsed off some blueberries. Guys, look at me go, rinsing my produce. Woo, woo. And then I threw my blueberries into the bowl, and then I chopped up an apple. And then Bowser, of course, he heard the chopping of the apple, so he came over, begged for that apple core, and you know I couldn't say no. So then I poured my dressing onto the salad. This is literally as good as it looks. And I actually took my food upstairs because this is when I was still recovering from that neck injury. So I just kind of hung out in bed, ate my lunch. Bowser begged the entire time. So did Zoe. They always want my food. And you're going to be surprised, guys. I actually made a switch for a couple hours from Little House on the Prairie to Very Cavallari. You know, they're very similar shows. So just kind of hung out, ate my food while my two stalkers watched, and this actually ended up being my last meal of the day because I ate my lunch so late in the afternoon and I just wanted to rest and recover. So that is it for this video, guys. If you missed my last video, I uploaded a day in my life, and if you've made it this far, don't forget to check my info box because I have been consistently doing what I like to call semi-secret not so secret giveaways for all of you that like really watch my videos and stay till the end and check my info boxes. So check it out. I'm giving away one of my favorite things, and I will hopefully see you guys back here very soon with another new video. All right, bye guys.